Well, that was the run, swim, runs, and now we go back to the ski races. And have you ever seen that many skis lined up in one final, Jack? What about this? We've got the women's final up first. A couple of the unknowns, a couple we're going to have to watch out for here. Maddie Hurst, Brittany Jessup, the Kellys from Half Moon Bay and Noosa, Francesca Kidd, Georgia Laird from Burnie. She's one to watch out for. She is the Tasmanian champion down there. We go over the page. Danielle McKenzie from Northcliffe has won just about everything this summer. Gemma Smith, the young gun, and Bay Wilden-Sneddon from your club on the Sunshine Coast, Alexandra Headland. Have a look at them spread all the way across the start line. I don't know how they're going to get them off for a good one, but they've seemed to have done it. The girls fire up, get the skis moving, a little bit of wobbly boot for a couple of the girls. Hannah Minogue in the middle and Maddie Pryor, they're really trying to rev things up. Minogue's up and over, as is Danielle McKenzie in the centre. We can't pick a winner or a leader at this point, but Minogue's certainly in the mix.
Yeah, she's off to a good start, Josh. Your sister, have a look at her go. She gets that rating up. She gets off the beach quickly, while a lot of the other girls are having trouble back in that first break.
Having a lot of trouble is an understatement. We've got two off and swimming already, and the surf's not that big. Up and over they go. The girls start to fire up. Little girl from Anglesey there, and we've got one off from Newport, Gemma Smith. All class and no drama. She makes her way through the break, but has a little bit of work to do to catch up with the leaders as our back markers up and over. There's too many to call at the moment because we are dead set about 29 deep in this ski race at the moment. There's too many for semi-finals. Ali Britton, we saw her in the Iron Woman earlier today. She's gone back, recovered. She wants a win in the ski race. She's just ahead of Maddie Pryor from Warilla Barrack Point on the left-hand side. And that looks like Brianna Massey from Maroochydore on her right.
It certainly makes it interesting, Josh, having 29 girls in this final. We're used to seeing 16 skis, like I said earlier, 16 boards. They're usually the top numbers we go with in a final. So fantastic to see these large fields here today, and it makes the racing very exciting.
Tell me if I'm out of place, but we could have 150 skis on the line and it'd be the same two out in front. They battled it out all last summer. They're battling it out all this summer. Danielle McKenzie and Hannah Minogue are 1 and 2. Minogue leads out. McKenzie on her wash in the background there. It's these two who are absolutely streeting the rest of the field.
These two, Hannah Minogue and Danielle McKenzie, battle with the paddle round after round. It's on for young and old out here at Torquay.
And I know what it's like to have Hannah Minogue going at you when she doesn't like you and wants something from you, from personal experience, Jack. But enough of that. We're back to the race. Ali Britton really working hard. She's in that front pack, as is Madison Pryor there. So it's Minogue around in 1, Danielle McKenzie in 2. So we've seen McKenzie get the better of Minogue for most of the summer so far this year. McKenzie's claimed a couple of wins down at Alexandra Headland and Redhead as well. So she's got 2 on the board. Minogue doesn't have one yet, but is this the one? She's pushing away from the rest of the field. It looks like they're Georgia Laird, Maddie Hurst, and of course Maddie Pryor in the mix as well on the inside. So these girls, they'll need something special. They'll need a wave if they're going to get back on this one, because I don't think they have it with pure speed alone.
No, you're absolutely right, Josh. And just back to what you said earlier, you said Hannah Minogue maybe doesn't like Danielle McKenzie. Is there something in the water here, or?
No, not at all. But there's something out the back as the waves start to come. Minogue turns around, has a look. All the girls get on, but it's on for all money here. They're not going to give each other an inch. Minogue rests up, just sits the paddle there on her legs, makes sure she gets the heart rate down, and is going to push for home. So at the moment, it's McKenzie, Minogue, Hurst, and Laird that are coming down these waves. It looks like Hurst on the left-hand side there. Laird on her inside, McKenzie and Minogue, 2 girls we haven't seen in the summer of surf, and 2 of the established stars go down the wave, and they really start to race for the result. Look at them fire up. They know it's all about getting speed and momentum. They both make the little deep section. All 4 are down this one. So the race is on. It'll come up to a run up the beach, Jack, and this is what we like to see, ski paddlers running it, because we know they don't like it.
Oh, but these girls can probably run, particularly McKenzie. She comes from an Iron Woman background. So does Minogue. So they've dabbled in Iron Woman previously. They do it very well. These girls are going to run up the beach well. Minogue gets off. McKenzie gets off, Josh. Here we go. Run up the beach.
They've got a small break on them there. It looks like Laird from Burnie. She's trying hard. McKenzie, too big, too strong, too fast. She takes the ski race. Minogue will have to settle for silver again. Georgia Laird from Burnie in Tasmania gets the bronze, and Maddie Hurst from Anglesey. The local girl, very valiant in 4th place. The sprint's on for the minor places. Gemma Smith looks to get in there just ahead of Ali Britton, and Brianna Massey will round us out in 7th place. Taking a look at the final results, Danielle McKenzie just seems to get it done when it counts most. She tops our leaderboard here. We head further down the page, a couple of stars of the future, Caitlin Gilliman from the Maroochydore Club, Hannah Scully, Danielle Poulsen, and Maddie Pryor from Warilla Barrack Point. Such a big finalist list here. Francesca Kidd from Seacliff was valiant down the page, and Alexandra Kelly from Half Moon Bay rounds us out.
Oh, yeah, it's just brilliant out there. Never been to a beach like Torquay before, so it's awesome to be down here racing and out with some really good surf.
First time racing here?
No, I did race last year, but it's horrible conditions, and the sun's out today, there's good surf, breaking from way out at the point, and yeah, absolutely loving it.
And of course she's loving it. She is on top of the overall point score with an almost perfect score of 157. 160 is the maximum you can get with 4 scores counted. So that is an incredible performance so far from Danielle McKenzie. It is nigh on impossible. Somebody would have to have a huge run to beat her from here. The women are done now.